recently gave a talk on a similar topic with regards to entrepreneurship, whether it's something that you nurture or whether it's nature. There are different schools of thought. I'm definitely leaning toward the fact that entrepreneurship is nurture, because there's a lot of hard work. There's so much you need to learn. There's so much you need to understand about the environment, the ecosystem, the business, companies, marketing, sales, technology, operations, so forth, that you cannot be born with all that. Like, not everyone is a genius. In fact, very few people are genius in the first place. So understanding that semantic means that most people, or the vast majority of the people, if not all people, are actually nurtured and actually grown to be entrepreneurs. However, there's a different aspect of being born an entrepreneur, and it's not just about the DNA, right? There are different tests that are still trying to prove that you may be born an entrepreneur, or whenever you have Siamese twins or different forms of kind of twins being born, there are differences or there are similarities in different cases whenever you work with entrepreneurs and discover their kind of chain of birth and their biological hierarchy. However, there's a very important aspect that most of people miss, and it's not about being born a given way, it's about being raised a given way. It's about the family example. It's about what you've seen as a kid. What about your mom and dad, or your grandmas and grandpas? How have they treated you? What's the value system that they teach you? And then moving that to school, moving that to the university or colleges, or giving the right example. So this is why it is a thin line, right? Because most entrepreneurs are not genetically born to be entrepreneurs, but many of them have been set up for success. Now, that doesn't mean that if you haven't been given the right opportunity, you cannot become a great entrepreneur. And if you look into that historically, the vast majority of great entrepreneurs are actually hard workers who kept grinding regardless of not having the opportunity to be born in a great family, in North America, learning in an Ivy League college, and all the other great ways to set up someone for success. So statistically speaking, the vast majority of the people are still grown into the entrepreneurship role. But even if you are, regardless of kind of what sort of the line you're sitting in, you have to understand that you can grow into that role in different stages of time. If you're a parent, you can keep nurturing your kids from day one by just providing the right example, showing them how you do things at the office, showing them how you do work, what you do, and so forth, and just kind of get the spark of working or entrepreneurship or career or so in them. If you are currently in a stage where you haven't been given that opportunity, there are always opportunities. There are boot camps, there are workshops. There's so many different ways to keep connecting with the right people, because we are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So regardless of the point of time we're in, we can always connect with more entrepreneurial, more excited, more knowledgeable people who keep the spark in us.